Yo, what's up? Welcome back to the channel, guys. I found like the perfect spot near my office where we can kind of come and shoot these intros if I have a bike at the office. This is a legit cool spot where I can be by myself, talk about the bike and everything like that. You guys know what this bike is. This is the Rev 1 DRT. I converted it to 72 volt. We're working with a powerful lithium 72 34 amp hour battery, and there has a amp BMS controller. I think it's like 300 amps is the highest you can go on that battery, but the controller that I have on there is a Sabaton 72. I think it's a 080 or something like that. It's only an 80 amp controller basically, and we have a 3000 watt motor in the back. Now I messed up, guys. I ordered a 72 150 Sabaton controller, but realized the connections are not the same on all these bikes, and it's not going to work without custom modifications, and I don't even know how to make a display for that. So we're just gonna stick with the 80 amp controller. It's gonna give us more range. It's not gonna be as scary leaving lights and stuff like that. It's not gonna have a lot of torque or nothing. It's also really hot here in California, so it's really gonna save that motor in the end, because last time I did a review on this, it was nighttime. That motor was cooking. It was so hot on that motor, I was a little worried. Some things I do want to mention on this Rev 1. Remember I told you guys that the guys that just have a stock one, right? You haven't even modified it or anything like that. This headlight is non-adjustable. Now, I still haven't fully taken it apart, because I know when you take this whole cover off, there's some other bolts in here, and maybe there's like a bracket that you can like move this around, but you cannot see with this headlight at night. So what I did, I took out the two screws. They actually sit right there, if you can see them, and basically, I moved the headlight as much as I could. And I pulled it as tight away as I could from the front, and it's like stuck on there because they still have the screws underneath. So that tilted it down a little bit more. Another thing I'm thinking I can do, and this helped as well, I removed the dirt tire on the front. We put a street tire on. So now this is a full street Rev 1 DRT. But I think I'm going to air up the back a little bit more on the next time I ride this thing, because this one's at 20 or 22 PSI, and this one for sure is at 22 PSI. And that gives a little bit more of a comfortable ride, because these are some hard-ass tires. We shouldn't have to worry about getting a flat, and I want to have more of a comfortable ride, especially because this is a very comfortable bike. Without further ado, though, I am going to review this thing as a 72 volt. If you guys are planning on doing this mod yourself, again, I made videos showing you guys how to do this. So if you guys want to learn, all you have to do is go back a few videos, search for this bike, and you'll see how I put it together. It's very simple. It's almost completely done. The only thing I haven't done, I did put a light bar up here just in case we ride at night. It's probably going to be nighttime in about an hour, but we're probably not going to be riding that long. But I just put it up here on the throttle. The throttle needs to get cut. This needs to be turned around, so these buttons are underneath. Right now, I don't even need the headlight or anything like that on, but it's done, guys. I mean, I got everything I need up here. So without further ado, let's get the heck out of here and make sure I put the kickstand up, because we definitely don't want to go down on this bike. I should have put the Beyond Rider's jacket on, but I just wanted to come out here really quick and shoot a video because the sun went down. Well, technically the sun got covered with a bunch of clouds, and it's not as hot as it was from earlier, because it was 110 today or 109. So it's doing pretty good right now. And real quick, this is full throttle. We're getting about, I don't know, 7,400 watts. Right, let's just stay in the street. This is a fast enough bike to stay in the street. Now, I do gotta say that my Super 73 does feel faster than this, but that's just because we have way more battery on it, and we also have a 100 amp controller compared to this one being 80. What the hell are you doing? Some people are just crazy. All right, let's go over here. Let's pedal. Make sure people know we're a bike. The pedaling feels really good on it. I'm not gonna say it's perfect. It's barely ever so slightly like on a line, but it's not that bad. It doesn't feel all janky or nothing like that, but I will probably just avoid pedaling on this bike until I really get it down and get the correct spacers back there. But not a big deal like pedaling or nothing like that. I don't know where the hell I was going with that, but I'm really trying to review this bike if you guys were to get it, because the kit that I have does not have any type of pedal assist on it. So when I move the pedals, it ain't doing a damn thing. It's just for show. It's just so you don't have to have a license, registration, insurance, all that kind of stuff, because this is technically a motorcycle, if you really want to call it that. Let's make this green light real quick. Hold on. I'll make it while we pedal through this light. Whee! We got some new scenery, guys. I should just get in the road, to be honest, but I need to adjust these mirrors. I'm trying to get them like where they need to be. Okay, that's a little bit better, but still not perfect. Man, it's a little sketchy out here. I don't really ride over on this side of town, and I don't really ride at this time. Also, the camera might turn off here and there. I see that the sun's coming back out. It's getting real bright out here. But it's a nice day. Talking about these tires, this is the biggest thing you guys want to know, right? Because I just need to get into it, you know, instead of wasting your guys' time. The tires, awesome, awesome. They could definitely be aired up a lot more, like I was saying in the intro, but so smooth. It made this bike so much more smoother at low speed, because with the big knobby tread that this thing had from factory, you can definitely feel it like at low speed, like anywhere from like 0 to 15, you can definitely feel it. It felt like all clunky. And then when you go off road with it, it actually felt like it had a flat. That's exactly how a flat feels before it goes completely flat and you can, you know, keep moving it around. We got the popos. We got the cops right here. What's going on, buddy? What's going on? Getting pulled over. Let's go. Another thing too is why I realized that the headlight is probably pointed so far up, because when you sit on this bike, it has such comfortable suspension in the rear that the whole back goes down and the front goes up. So that could be a big interesting reason on they probably aligned it up quickly from ride one up. It's like, oh, this works. And then when people sat on it, they're like, oh damn, all right, it's like kind of pointing in the air. So we're gonna take the whole headlight off. That's a whole separate video, but I think my mod, if you guys want to use that, if you guys have one, just take the 2 top screws out and bend it as far as you can forward, and that should help you out. Because if you are a heavier rider than me, I'm 170 pounds, you are definitely going to sag the back a lot more than me. And I feel like I should just go faster. Yeah, let's just go faster. Backpedaling works. I was gonna turn right there, but I figured, no, let's just keep going straight. What are you doing? I always get a little worried when I see people like slightly like merging over to the bike lane. I'm like, are they gonna turn on this street over here, or are they just not paying attention? I always try to avoid riding in the bike lane. But it's so funny passing all this traffic on a non-registered like e-bike. I mean, this is a motorcycle in the bike lane basically, and we're just having some fun. A lot of people probably think I'm crazy, got like a full face helmet on. And if you just have like a half helmet on, a lot of people aren't really gonna like trip too much. But when you have a full helmet on, a lot of people are like, oh, this guy's a motorcycle, until they see you pedaling. So that's exactly why you gotta have pedals on these bikes. Look at that. Woo, that's what I'm talking about. We made the light, we beat the traffic, only one car behind us, and cool. Oh, this is nice and smooth, guys. This is like great power. The only huge con about this setup is the weight. This bike felt so good when it was like lightweight and there was nothing to it. And now this bike just feels heavy as shit. So that's gonna be the hugest con to me about this bike. This feels like I'm riding the Anioki bike right now, or the Ehora Romeo Pro 2. Very, very heavy bike, but I gotta say the power delivery is smooth. The milliseconds that we have on the torque coming in is 200. If we want it to be a little instant, we could put it at 10, which a lot of people do. Can you please go? Can you please go faster? Damn. I love people. I am going pretty fast though, so I'm not gonna be too mad, but it's like, what took you so long to go up there? Your car wasn't that low? Yeah, I actually don't know where the hell we're going. We're just shooting a random video, having some fun out here. Hopefully you guys appreciate these videos. Drop a comment why you're just liking it. I don't know, let's talk about some shit. I had to drop some video footage for you guys. It's just too damn hot. I got all these contracts with these companies, and I work a lot too. And I'm just like, hey, I gotta go based on the weather, because it is not worth my health coming out here and maybe having a heat stroke with not having anything like water or anything. And I don't wanna be stopping, because as soon as you stop, you really start burning up just sitting there. So it's something you gotta think about. And I don't know why I came this far. Honestly, I don't know why we're just continuing to go more straight and more straight. I don't get it. We're just, I don't know, we're just moving. We're just out here just having a good time, I guess. So this full throttle, guys. I want to let you guys know how fast this bike is. This is accurate, by the way, too, I think. I think it's only off like a mile or two. I gotta double check, but this will update faster than this one. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we're back. The GoPro is turning off like it always does, so that's great. And I was gonna get over, and it doesn't look like that's gonna happen, so we're probably gonna have to come this way, and we'll just keep going down another light. What's going on, man? Not much. It's hella hot out here. I know. Just trying to hurry up and do this review and go home. See you, man. I heard him say something, and I don't know what the heck he said. I think he knows what bike this is. Rev 1 DRT, baby. We out. I want to say I'd stop and talk, but I know my GoPro is going to turn off. I got to get the air flowing, even though it's hot ass air. We gotta get going. All right, so no, the speedo on the display, now that I look at it, 53 miles an hour on GPS and 49. I think we're back. Man, hot ass day. I don't know how I'm gonna be filming these videos unless I just stay up all night, get off work at like almost 1 in the morning, get to the office, edit some stuff, stay up until like 6 or 7, film a video for you guys in the morning so I don't have to worry about this nonsense of the GoPro overheating, or we just move to like DJI, we move somewhere else. I can't do this camera setup anymore. But I did bring an extra battery, so I'll pull over here in a second. I'll switch them out because it's gonna be a colder battery than what's in here, and hopefully be a little bit better. And I would have loved to talk to that guy, seriously. Oh, Regen, oh, Regen is nice. Regen is dope. Hell yeah, but yeah, we left everybody. He's probably not even at that other light anymore, so we're just gonna continue on moving. Where we at? I don't even know what street we on. We on Sierra. Yeah, Sierra and something. Maroa, okay. Yeah, your boy doesn't come out here, but let me pull over here. I'll switch out GoPro batteries and hopefully we won't have too much of an issue anymore. All right, guys, we're back. It was funny, right when I was pulling in here, the GoPro died. It probably died like somewhere right over here. But anyways, we back. All right, let's get into what we were talking about this time. I'm trying to do like a full review for you guys on this thing. So obviously stock, this bike comes with some nice grips. I love these things. If you do a 72 volt, you do have to change this one over here and you have to go to a full one. It's funny because I don't know where I found this one on the right, but it's actually longer than this one. It might have came off my first Rev one. I'm not exactly sure, but I love these grips. They work so good. And what else? I would say the brakes for this setup are really good. I'm so happy that now with, you know, the newer Rev one that came out, and then of course, you know, the DRT, they're using 203 millimeter rotors on these bikes instead of the 180 that I got on my first one. So that's good. The brake power is good. If you really want to up it, go ahead, be my guest. But as long as you're not being an idiot, like tailgating people or chancing your life on like last minute decisions, these brakes are perfectly fine. You're not gonna have any issues whatsoever. The other biggest con about this, other than I was telling you about some other stuff, is the fact that nothing is wired to the 72 volt system. Everything is gonna be ran off of this battery, so it's a totally separate button that I gotta turn on. And if I do that, I could use my turn signals, which is nice. And, oh wait, I forgot, this bike doesn't have turn signals. That's right, so we're just basically gonna be using the headlight. But look, you can see the headlight on that car. Maybe you can see it, maybe you can't. I'm not sure, but I can see it. Oh my God, I totally forgot we have no turn signals on this bike. So that's a big con from going from the street version to the DRT if you did a 72 volt. But either one that you do accepts this cage and they work on both. And one thing I don't think I told you guys yet was the fact that I put a Velcro strap in here that holds onto the front, and then I put a Velcro strap. Actually, I haven't done this one yet, but I got a Velcro strap on the back that holds it to the back so it won't shimmy like out of place. And I got so many people behind me and no one's in this lane. I didn't even know anyone's behind me, but this line is like taking forever. But we about to get on Herndon, and this is a 50 mile per hour section. A lot of people do like 55-ish, 60. I thought that was a cop at first, but that's just security. But I'm just waiting. It's taking forever. I guess I should have done what that guy is doing. He's just in the bike lane. I could have done that. I didn't think that was gonna mess us up though, because we trying to go that way. But either way, we'll have some fun. We'll stay on Herndon if we can. We might have to take the bike trail. We're just gonna see, but I know this is gonna cause the battery to overheat. So let's go, let's go. Do they make mini fans for the GoPros? They like cool them down? Because that would be great. And when I was looking behind me, people were recording me, so they're probably taking pictures. What are you doing? I guess that's like one way to do it. Very interesting. There's no bike lane here, guys, so YOLO, let's get this green light, please. I want to be like without any traffic. Please don't go. Please don't go. Let's pedal doing 50 miles an hour. Oh, this is what's fun about these builds, man. Oh, I love it. This is what it's all about right here, guys. I wish I could build every bike for you guys and show you how to do it. But I gotta say, I don't really know much about custom wiring and all that stuff. It plugs and plays, I can do it. I can modify a little bit of stuff with a Dremel, that's about it. But yeah. That guy on the bike was over there. That's funny. The guy that was like, hey, right when I was leaving that we saw at the stoplight. That's cool. He's probably like, what the heck? Oh, that's awesome. I was gonna show you guys a voltage tag, but you know what? I don't think that's a good idea being on a public road right here. I think we just gotta keep going. But I think I am going to pull over on a side street because I am not trying to burn this motor down because we are gonna be on the throttle for a very, very long time. So I think it's best that I get over here and go in to the bike lane. Woo! Oh yeah. Now I gotta say, going from these tires to the other one, maybe just because they're aired up to 22 PSI and they're a little bit more harder, they're not as soft as the other tire, my butt did come out of the seat, so that's just something to keep in mind. It's not like the end of the world or nothing like that, but I can always air these tires down. But if I want more range, I definitely need to air them up a lot. But that's the pros and cons. Hey, you can do whatever you want with your bike, all right? Just keep in mind, right now I have them at 22 PSI, and I feel like I might want to go down to 18 if I want a slightly more comfortable ride. And this is a cool little scenic route over here. Just kind of just chilling, just going through a bunch of shit. I don't really like come back this way. We've done a few like group rides back this way, but we haven't done a whole lot. But it's a cool little section back here. And this is where I normally would take my car to get washed, but not my Tesla. Forget that. We ain't doing nothing to Tesla over here. Since I've owned that car, we don't take it to no car washes. Oh my God. Oh my God. This section right here sucks. It is really, really bumpy. Really, really horrible. The next section is so smooth though. I can't wait until we get to the other street just right across from us. Let's go. All right, let's go. Let's hit it. Let's see how far we stay with traffic. Let's see how far we stay with traffic. Oh wait, I can't, okay. We're doing pretty good, but we're coming into a neighborhood. I forgot how this goes. Yeah, don't be stupid. If I would have hit this doing like 50 miles an hour, that would have been like really bad. God, I love the fact that I don't really have to use these brakes. I keep forgetting. I'm like slamming on these brakes, but look, it's like letting off for me because of regen. I love it. And what are you doing? Are you turning or, okay. Thanks. God. Fucking people are stupid. You just park right in the middle of the street. No signal, no nothing. They're still parked in the middle of the street because people are retarded and dumb. Oh my God. Anyways, how many of you guys have decided to do this to your Rev 1? Or maybe you haven't, I don't know. It's an expensive mod, definitely expensive. If you guys are gonna do this and you're gonna just ride on the street and you don't really care about the suspension being a little tiny bit more comfortable, I highly just suggest just getting the street version. That's what I would do. Only because like, it's a lot cheaper. Isn't it like $200 or $300 cheaper? I would do that route, and then, cause you can save a little bit of money, and I know a lot of you guys are freaking out with the price of this battery being 1,900 bucks, but you don't have to go with a powerful lithium battery if you don't want. If your budget's not that high, you can find a 72 volt battery that'll work for this. The thing is just how many amp hours are gonna be, and you gotta make sure that the discharge is at least, if you do this setup with an 80 amp controller, it has to be over 80. I would highly suggest 100 amp discharge for the battery on the BMS, just so you don't have any issues. But yeah, it's fantastic to me. I like it. I'm loving it so far. I don't even know what else we gotta talk about, but let's see how we stay up with traffic. Go, bike, go! Woo! All right, we're going. We're going. We're going. Damn. Damn. Oh, it's so fast when you're like on a side street and just blowing through stuff. When you're on the road, it's not that fast. A lot of people always say like that is scary fast. Once you get a full face helmet, you don't feel that wind hitting you. You don't feel like you're going that fast. Facts, trust me, you'll understand. Trust me. Doing like 70 miles an hour on my Sur-Ron, not that scary. When trying to push it to its limits and not knowing the road, that's scary. Oh man, Starbucks sounds good, but I got a bunch of like Dutch drinks earlier, so I think I'm chilling. I want to get in the street really bad, and I probably should because I need to get over on one of the side streets. So I think I might just get in the road with the rest of these people, and I don't know. I'm gonna see if I can beat this Corolla. Come on, traffic, let's go. I need to get a head start above the Corolla. Come on. I think, wait, is that a Corolla? I think it's a Corolla, Camry. I don't know. It's all beat up. All right, let's go, let's go, let's go. All right, come on, it's gonna turn green. Yes. All right, let's go. All right, I'm chancing it. Oh, dang, I forgot how far the light is that I gotta turn at. Oh, motor, hold on, do not fail me now. Holy shit. Holy shit. All right, I'm gonna go over here really quick. We're gonna get off this road. I forgot how far I had to go. Oh man, let's let this motor cool off just a little tiny bit. Man was be jamming. There is no bike lane on this side, so if I were to go down another light, I gotta go over across the street. So that's actually something I'm probably gonna have to do right now until this light turns red. All right, here's the other side of the road, nice and smooth. This is like brand new over here, just a few years old. We took the K6 Extreme Bull out here, and I think we took the Roadrunner Pro. The only thing we had to worry about was squirrels coming out from this area, but smooth as hell. I will say these tires are a little finicky on the white lines, so you might not want to ride very fast on these white lines just to save your ass, okay? Just take my word for it. Oh yeah, badass. This is where I get my Dutch drinks all the time, but I was in the line for 45 minutes and I wasted 10% of my battery. I shit you not, I am not making that up. Because the battery and the AC, you know, go hand in hand. So when the AC is like full blast, your battery just like goes. All right, we gotta go across one more street. So I'm gonna do that right now. Don't look at me like I'm crazy just because I got a helmet on. Come on now. I love riding these bikes, guys. Absolutely love them. And I can't do it all the time because it's a damn sun, all right? Like, this feels great. No sun right here. Oh, lovely. But, man, I can't be out riding every day, guys. Health is way more important, so I'm trying to give you guys videos. But I really had a fun time, even though this video really didn't have anywhere to go. It was just kind of my review of the 72 volt on the Rev 1 DRT, if you guys were planning on doing the same build. Which it's so simple to do, guys. It's so simple to do. But you definitely need some washer screws. You need a Dremel because you got to do the washer bolts and everything like that. Loctite, stuff like that. But this kit is cheap, 800 bucks on Amazon, and it will come within a week. And you can start it. You just have to order the battery. It depends on where you order your battery, and I'm pretty sure the GoPro is going to turn off again. But you definitely got to order your battery first if you know 100% you're going to do this modification. But it's super simple. I love it. I'm having a blast with it. I don't regret selling my full suspension non-DRT model. And hey, I mean, that's pretty much the end of the video. If the GoPro stays on, cool. But if it doesn't, then yeah, I'll just see you guys in the next one. But we're almost at the office anyway, so you guys are the true MVPs. Love all you guys, and I just got to get some content for you guys. Let me know what you think about this bike so far and what you guys want me to do with this bike. All right, let me know and I'll try to do it for you. Oh, real quick, you guys probably want to know what we did. So I was at about 81 or 82.1 volts, and I'm down to 76.3 volts. Max speed 53 miles an hour. I've only been out here for 32 minutes, not that bad, but I went 11.5 miles, so not crazy bad, not the best range, but it is what it is. The tires need to be aired up a little bit more if I want to get more range out of it.